Bastard.
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 Bastard. Bastard.
Bastard.
Bastard.
Bastard.
Bastard.
Bastard.
What's my name? Jon Snow? And why is my surname Snow? Because you're a bastard.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
I do know some things.
Get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
You stand in the presence of Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, rightful heir to the Iron Throne, rightful Queen of the Andals and the First Men, protector of the Seven Kingdoms, the Mother of Dragons, the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the Breaker of Chains.
This is Jon Snow. He's king in the north.
Name and the part you're auditioning for?
Kit Harington auditioning for Cersei Lannister.
Chrissy. You mean Cersei?
Yeah.
Kit Harington, Game of Thrones audition, take one.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to have sex with my brother.
Cut. Thank you.
No, wait a minute. I have one more. Wait.
Kit Harington, Game of Thrones audition, take two.
What's this?
Oh, you stuck? I'm a widow girl who acts like a widow boy, and I'm a killer with my widow sword.
Next.
No, wait, just one more.
Take three.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Ow!
Sorry.
Take four.
Cut.
Take five.
Why, hello, Carl Drogo. Would you like to see my dragons? White Walker?
Kit Harington, Game of Thrones auditions, take seven.
I've been accepted into the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Harry Potter is not in Game of Thrones.
But what if he was?
Get out.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better, Mentos fresh day. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Hey, Chris. I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh my God, Jon Snow. I knew you'd come.
I'd never let you down, man.
Oh, thank you, Jon Snow.
This kid.
Thank you, Kid Snow. Right.
I quite liked that moment with the dragon, and I think there was something I wanted to bring to it, which is quite animalistic. Animals go on the smell of something. If you're coming up to a horse, you want it to sniff you before it trusts you, and hopefully that worked with the dragons. If you show quite a vicious animal fear, it will jump on that, but if you show it bravery, then it will respond in a different way. All I can tell you is Jon Snow is dead. He died at the end of the last season.
Is it too late now to say?
Sorry?
Very nice. Hi.
Hi, Kate, hi.
That's creepy, man.
It is a bit creepy, isn't it? Amanda brought it for you for some reason. Did you know there was a doll of you from Game of Thrones?
It's actually life-size. That's the...
Oh, come on. It's nice. Look, have you still got that little dress?
Yeah, I keep it at home for special occasions and things, but yeah, this is weird that you have this on your desk.
No, don't worry about it. I'll put it over here so that it's just behind me, looking at...
One thing that doesn't seem fair or exciting for you is there's a lot of incredible locations for this show. Croatia, Spain this year. You have not been... Your part isn't in the nice places.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So you've spent a lot of time in Belfast?
A lot of time in Belfast.
And what would you, to the sort of, what would you say to the traveler going to Belfast or the tourist going to Belfast?
It's wonderful for 2 or 3 days.
Gotcha. And you've been there for years?
5 years.
Yeah.
A girl came up to me in a bar the other day and said, "You look exactly like Jon Snow." And I was like, "Well, actually, I am." And she said, "No, he's much taller than you. He's much taller than you." Like, okay, you know what? I lied. I'm not.
I'm not Jon Snow.
I swear it's a joke that they play on tourists. And
well, tell me what it is, because in case I go there.
yeah, no, seriously, for everyone, I'm giving away their joke here, but they have this delicacy that's like it's shark. And it's, they bury it. They catch the shark and they bury it underground. They let it rot. But before they let it rot, they all stand around and urinate on it. And then they leave it there for about 3 months. And they dig it up and they serve it to wandering film crews and the like. And as you're eating it, they tell you what's happened to this shark.
What the?
And they're laughing. And they're not eating it.
That should be the first sign that they're not eating it, that maybe you shouldn't dig in.
Do you know what it tastes like?
No.
Pissed on shark. They built the Titanic, which is a ship that sunk on its maiden voyage.
Yeah.
And now they have Game of Thrones, the most depressing TV show in history. So it's a wonderful, depressing tourist group. We were seeing John Bradley's face slowly freezing. Slowly turning into a block of white. It was hilarious. They kept the camera rolling just to watch it for a while. It was really mean, but it was.
That's really mean.
It's like he got icicles on his...
There are so many extras in this show. I read that when they started filming in Spain, like 85,000 people signed up to be extras. Are in your Night's Watch scenes, is it the same group of extras all the time?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah. They're a great bunch. They've got a Facebook group and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They call themselves the Real Night's Watch.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm from Worcestershire.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got that sauce, where the sauce comes from.
It's great sauce.
Yeah, great sauce.
We love Worcestershire sauce.
It's a great sauce. I had a friend that used to tell me he knew the secret ingredient, but I don't believe him.
Did he ever tell you?
Yeah, he said it was hemp, but I don't believe him for one
Get
second.
out.
Oh, no wonder everyone wants it.
No wonder we're always wanting more.
Give us more of that Worcestershire.
You live?
Yeah, North London.
I used to live in North London. I used to live in Islington in North London.
That's exactly where I live. I live.
No way. Do you go to the Slug and Lettuce?
Yes, many, many times I've been to the... Where is it?
When you're doing those fight scenes, which would be pretty intense, how long is the filming on those?
Long.
Long.
Yeah,
it's hours.
Hours and hours and hours. And while you're not, if you're not doing the fights, filming them, you're in a room training for the next one. And the director we had, you know, the director, he basically said, you know, he would come in and we'd have choreographed about 10 fights, you know, to show him, and then he'd come in and say, no, I don't like any of those.
Oh,
and they've taken you like 5 weeks to
this
learn.
bloody director.
And you're like, Jesus.
You're like, oh. And he said I don't like that one, I don't like that one. And so you'd have to go and relearn a whole. But so by the end of it, you could pick up a fight pretty quickly.
What do you like?
Yeah, the thing is, we've never met and we're in this movie together. Isn't that weird?
You never meet anyone when you do an animated
I
movie.
know. I think that's why I get to be in them.
Much fun, because you don't. When you do normal filming, you've always got someone come fiddling with your face.
Yeah, I know. You have to dress up, put your little thing on and everything. Yeah. You don't even have to wear pants when you do an animated movie.
What, remember that nude scene you did?
Yes, yeah.
How was that? Was that weird?
That was humiliating.
Humiliating? Really?
I had a broken ankle, so I had to crutch onto set naked.
Do you want this, or can I keep it and undress it? No, I'll give it back to you. Apparently, you have to give it to Amanda's friend.
Okay.
And also, you have to give her this...
Someone's got to probably know.
What about something personal? Someone on set that...
Yeah, there's loads of really dirty, saucy secrets that I could tell you, but I'm not going to.
What,
so-
who's having sex with who behind the scenes?
Yeah, all of that stuff.
Is there any of that?
I wouldn't be able to say.
Because that
Carl,
goes on
I'm
a lot,
sorry.
though, doesn't it? In Home and Away, you've seen Home and Away?
Neighbours was always my
Neighbour,
thing.
they're rife. They're rooting each
Yeah.
other left, right, and centre down
Carl was always up.
there. Oh yeah, Lassiter's is really some sort of brothel. It's a bit of a brothel, that joint.
Are you from there? Did you grow up there?
I grew up in Acton in West London.
Right.
And then I moved to a place called Worcester, famous for the sauce.
Famous for the sauce.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy a bit of sauce?
I love a bit of sauce. Yeah.
Yeah. Got weird there for a minute, didn't it? A little bit.
Well, I feel like I always hand out I would always hand out my Facebook name to someone just as a kind of pass off.
Yeah.
If I really want to talk to someone again, I'll give them my number or my email.
Well, remember that, everyone. If you meet him and he's like, "Oh, here's my Facebook," he's not interested.
Yeah, he's not interested, but he will give you his number. Apparently, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
if I give you my Facebook address, you know that I really
not
don't.
really,
like
not really that keen.
We know.
I want to give it to you, but I can't.
Can I have this one?
Yes, you can have that one. Yeah, you can have that one. And you can have this. And
Thank you.
You better take these.
Right. Cheers.
You might need some of this.
Thanks.
And were you expecting a call?
Yeah, actually, it's my agent.
Your agent? Hello?
Yeah, hey, it's my agent. I'm the agent.
It's the wrong number. Get Harington, everybody, move around.
You know, top of the wall set, or there's
Right.
different tents, or
All in one big shed thing.
yeah,
Oh my God.
we work in locations as well, but that's where generally most of the interiors are done. And so I always kind of like I always get a temptation. Though we were filming one of my scenes, and there was another one that was going on in King's Landing. And I had a break from filming, so I thought if I just like snuck in as an extra, like, and just sat in the background in my cloak.
Anyone notice?
Would anyone notice?
Yeah.
It could be one of those great movie mistakes, like Jon
Yes.
Snow in the background.
Yeah,
Of King's Landing.
yeah, exactly. When you auditioned for the role of Jon Snow in Game of Thrones, I heard you audition 3 times, correct?
Yep. Correct.
And that you had a black eye during one of the auditions.
Yes, I did.
And why did you have the black eye? Did you get into a fight or something?
Yeah, I got into a fight.
Geez,
Oh,
you don't
a real
strike
fight.
me
A
as the kind of
real
guy that would get into a
bloody
fight.
fight.
Just out fighting in a bar or something.
No, McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
What happened
Yeah.
to cause that?
Last week we had Rose Leslie in from Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
and you went down on her in that show.
Attribute anything to it. I would never
Yep.
put a status update.
Yep.
I never uploaded a single photo.
Yep.
All I would do was go on and look at people I didn't know anymore, like what
Yep.
they were up to, and it was
People
always
from
boring.
the past.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people, and it was always like I would waste like a good half an hour looking at crap.
Yeah, and where would you be at the end of that half hour? Any
Yeah.
better off? No.
And
probably not.
eventually it was my mate Alfie Allen, he's on the show as well, and
Yeah.
he said, you know, I got off it because I felt I was wasting my, so I said, all right, I will as well, and I quit it, and for about 2 weeks I had like an itch to
Did
go
you?
back on.
Sound, please.
Sound rolling.
Control mocap.
Recording.
Let's roll face.
Speed.
Thank you. Could I have your T-pose? You can relax. 534C, take 5.
For me personally, being part of Call of Duty and the biggest video game franchise ever. So for me, this game, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, being set in space is just a brilliant step for the game. You know, what excited me about it was a villain. I don't get to play villains very often. You know, I've never played a villain before. I've never played a villain before. I've never played a villain before. This place isn't yours anymore. It was a lot of fun.
We will eradicate the authority of the earth. Our world is just beginning.
This place isn't yours anymore. Kill them. Save them.
All I can tell you is Jon Snow is dead. He died at the end of the last season. Sorry.
The beat drops out.